Just double checking. Yep. Cool. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, depending on where you're joining from, and welcome to the very first Kaia Next Builders Demo Day. My name is Sean. I'm the Global Developer Community Manager at Kaia, and I'll be your host tonight. Thanks for spending part of your day with us, whether you're here live on Zoom or watching along on the live stream. Well, tonight's special for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's the public debut of the Kaia Next Builders program. Until now, most conversations have happened in Telegram group chats, internal calls, and, well, Notion docs. Tonight, you get to see what these teams have been building since the hackathons and where they're planning to go next. Secondly, this is our first chance to really show what post-hackathon support looks like on Kaya, not just a prize ceremony and good luck, but an actual structured runway through to launch. So because this is the very first, as I said, the very public debut, we're going to give a bit of intro. So just what is the Kaia Next Builders? Well, if you can think of it as Kaya's post-hackathon builder track. We've all seen it before. A hackathon ends, everyone is hyped, the winners are excited, but then real life happens, people go back to work, liquidity remains unclear, infrastructure questions arise, and many promising ideas stall at the prototype stage. The Kaia Next Builders exists to fight that drop-off. It's a 3-month program that runs through January 31st next year. It's designed to help teams keep shipping after the hackathon, turn a weekend prototype into something users can actually touch and build and plug into the right parts of the Kaya ecosystem, infra, liquidity, partners, and investors at the right time. The teams you'll see tonight are winners and finalists from the Kaya Wave Stablecoin Summer Hackathon and the Korea Stablecoin Hackathon. They've already cleared the first bar. Kaya Next is about helping them go from we won a hackathon to we are running something real on mainnet. Now, in terms of support, as I mentioned before, the program is intentionally customizable. As I think some of you are aware, different teams need different things. Some are already live on mainnet and are seeking help with ecosystem infrastructure and liquidity support. Others are earlier and need technical guidance, feedback on product and UX, help shaping a go-to-market strategy, or someone to sit with them and say, okay, this is how you turn this into a clear story for users and investors. Now, inside Kaya, that means we're pulling from multiple groups, the tech group, ecosystem group, BD, and more to put together basically one-on-one and small group office hours, intros to relevant infra and ecosystem partners, feedback on pitch decks and narratives, and like tonight, opportunities to practice demoing to real investors in a low pressure mentor style setting. Now, just to be clear, I have to have this disclaimer, right? Participation in Kainex doesn't automatically mean funding. What it does mean is structured support, visibility, and a fixed runway to build something meaningful on Kaya. Now, a quick word on what tonight is and isn't. Tonight is demo day number 1 for this cohort, but it's actually more of a calibration and coaching session than a pure fundraising pitch event. Each team has been asked to focus on 2 simple questions. What have you been working on since the hackathon, and what does your product look like today? With a short live demo where possible. Joining us on the Zoom side are ecosystem investors who will be listening in, asking questions, and providing feedback in a mentor/judge role, helping teams sharpen their stories, clarify their value propositions, and understand what they should improve for future demo days later in the program. Later and later demo days, as we get closer to the end of January, will naturally feel more VC style with clearer traction, sharper asks, and more concrete roadmaps. Tonight is all about setting the baseline and getting teams comfortable demoing their real progress. A few quick housekeeping points before we start the demos. If you are joining us on Zoom, please do keep your mic muted unless you're speaking. Teams, when it's your turn, will call you by your project name. You can unmute and turn on your camera if you'd like and share a screen for the demo. For the investors and mentors, we'll leave a short Q&A after each demo. Feel free to just jump in and with the questions and clarifications or suggestions. If we do run out of time for a given team, that's okay. We'll capture anything outstanding in follow-ups and the program's internal channels. For everyone watching on the live stream on X, welcome. You'll be seeing the same feed as the Zoom participants, exactly the same, and the session will be recorded so teams can review their own demos and improve over time. Now, let me quickly walk through the run of show for tonight, as I've already done. We've done a quick introduction for the Kaia builders, and then right now we'll go straight into the demos from the 10 teams from this cohort. Each team will have about 5 minutes to share what they've shipped since the hackathon and show the current product, and about 3 minutes of Q&A and feedback from our mentors. To keep things fair and a little bit of fun, we're running tonight's demos in reverse alphabetical order. So instead of A to Z, we're going Z back to, well, K. Everyone, make sure everyone's awake and no one can say they always get stuck at the end of the list. You'll see the project names and order on the screen as we go, so don't worry about what if you haven't memorized the full list. Now, for the teams, this is your chance to show and not just tell. If you've iterated on your UI, refine your flows, or added integration since the hackathon, show that. If you've hit any blockers, be honest. The whole point of this program is to surface those gaps early so we can work together to unblock you over the next couple months. And remember, you don't need to have a perfect narrative tonight. You need a real snapshot of where you are and where you're heading. That's it. Um, for the mentors and investors joining us, thank you again for taking the time. Helpful things to focus on your questions and feedback might include, is the problem and target user clear? Does the product flow make sense for a first-time user? Does the team have a realistic next step or milestone they can hit by the end of January? Any insights you share tonight and any notes you provide afterwards, we'll go straight into how we work with these teams in office hours and follow-up sessions. Now, I think that's enough of me yapping, right? To everyone watching, thank you all again for tuning into the Kaia Builders Demo Day, November Demo Day. Now, let's get to the fun part, real products, real progress, and real feedback. We'll start in reverse alphabetical order by project name. So first up is Zkaya. When you're ready, please unmute, share your screen, and take us through the questions as I've said.
Hi, Sean. So thank you so much for the intro. I'm going to now share my screen. So yeah, just double checking if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Amazing. So yeah, for guys who just to give a quick rundown of what we do as a product, I'm just going to do a quick intro of our product again, just for to re-jog the memory. And then I am very happy to share the progress that we've made so far and show a live demo version of our app. So yeah, just to quickly recap what we do, what Zkaya did, and what we were able to showcase at the hackathon was basically introduce a fully comprehensive financial system that can be used on the native Kaia network. And essentially, what we're trying to do is solve the problems that is happening in the stablecoin space, where there are, the space is growing as we speak, but there is a lot of illicit volume that is continuing. And it results in real people having a real loss. And instead of blaming the victims, what we try to do at Zkaya is create a product that has a strong infrastructure where privacy and safety is at the core. And so we basically bridge the strengths of a public blockchain of transparency and immutability with the privacy aspect. And what we do is that we are zero knowledge proof experts. We are the top zero knowledge proof providers in the country, providing privacy layers for the likes of the Central Bank of Korea, as well as the National Electoral Commission, where we built Korea's first ever blockchain-based voting platform. And so we are trying to solve the problems of confidentiality breaches, trust issues, the financial risks that incur. And yeah, this is Zkaya, and it's built based upon our Pineapple system, but Zkaya is essentially Pineapple, but it will be native to the Kai network. And it essentially has it's a comprehensive financial system where it has ZK Wallet, which allows for private transfers, ZKPOR, which is a real-time proof of reserve system that allows for end-to-end checks, ZK MPC, which is a key management system, a multi-computation, and a ZK passkey. So I'm now going to show you what we did so far. So again, to recap, Pineapple, it's protecting privacy with zero knowledge proofs. And this is based upon, very solid research that we've done that has not only been approved from the Korean government, from the Bank of Korea, as well as the National Electoral Commission, but also on an international stage where we have won multiple awards, including Best of Innovation twice in a row. So yeah, this is some screenshots from our ZK wallet system, and so this is for the anonymous transfers. And it's important to note that how we differ from the other anonymous payment systems is that our system, our ZK wallet, has a built-in audit using zero knowledge proofs, which means that we can identify we can identify um, as white players. And in fact, this very system has been integrated from the Bank of Korea, so it kind of shows our integrity as well. And yeah, I'm just going to show you a quick demo. Uh, so can you see the app by any chance?
Yes, we can.
Great. So yeah, this is just a screen recording of our app, and it's going to show you the how we are sending tokens. And so we hope to, this is not just going to be for NFTs, it's going to be for stable coins, it's going to be for crypto, it's going to be for NFTs. And it will basically allow for the anonymous privacy from both the content as well as the user, but we won't be associated with like any we will still be adhering to the regulations because of our built-in audit. And so yeah, it's just showing how we have a private account and a public account, and then this is the balance you send. And before it does take quite a long time because obviously with the ZK layer, but we've basically integrated the system so it shows you why it's taking time. It's showing you how it's initializing the transfer, it's generating the proof, it's sending to the network. So it's just all this kind of transparency that we want to show our users to ensure that it's going well, and that when there are delays for a reason, and it's not necessarily a delay, it's more so the process. And it's just showing our users how it's going onto the network, how we are sending payments. So I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to share that with you guys to just showcase how we really care for our users, and we want to show the best experience ever. But yeah, so that's us. I do also want to quickly share another. I want to go back to my presentation really quickly. Uh, Yep, so just to recap, it's ZK Wallet, and this was the transfer that has been adopted by the Central Bank of Korea. The PRO system, which our proof of reserves, although a lot of other networks they have their own proof of reserves, it's important to note that for us it's in real time, and we are able to do that because we differentiate from the other kinds of architectures where the other platforms have been using an architecture using Merkle trees, whereas for us we batch them into one single persistent commitment, so it allows for real time um, to show the checks in real time. Our MPC key management, our passkey, just allowing for that kind of really efficient, seamless user experience. And I think it's really important that even with the Kaia users, there's a rising demand for privacy and a rising interest in privacy. And this is just like, a screenshot from, I think, yeah, from last month. So again, it's showing how Pineapple or Zkaya is really needed, and we're just really excited to be a part of Kaia network, and to really showcase how these payments can be made uh, with more integrity and privacy.
Okay, thank you, Z
Thank
Kaya,
you.
Z Crypto. Now we move on to what we would term the Q&A segment. So the floor is open to any of the Kaya team members as well as, I mean, priority will be to our two VCs. But if any have questions for them, please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Hi everyone, Daniel from Cicada is here. Just a brief intro about Cicada. We are a fund providing liquidity, investing in projects, providing trading services. My question would be, first of all, is it gonna be just wallets on Kaia, or are you gonna also integrate other chains here?
So we are fully EVM compatible. So we are looking to obviously integrate with any blockchain that uses smart contracts. We're also in a lot of talks with other networks as well. So we're really happy to share it with other chains as well.
Okay. And who do you think the main like competitors of Zcash at the moment on Kaia or on other chains? Who are you comparing the project with?
I think uh our competitors would be the likes of Securitize, who also are in the stablecoin landscape. Securitize, but also other ZK products. Obviously Binance is one of them. They also have their own proof of reserve protocol. But I think it's also important to note that for us, we have actually been able to accelerate our proof of reserve protocol. So whilst, Securitize and Binance, these are really good benchmarks, and they obviously have a really huge user space. We're really confident in our tech and seeing how we can differentiate from those big players.
Daniel, you're muted.
Thank you. Yeah. Just as a recommendation from my side for further presentations, would be great to see like a comparison slide, just to understand the which advantages exactly are you guys delivering and which problems are you mainly focused on. Sorry if I missed it, but didn't get it from the presentation at least. That's all questions from my side. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Do we have any more questions from, any other questions, maybe?
I have one. So for the Zakia team, I think as Daniel mentioned, certainly having some benchmarking with the existing dApps or tools within the Kaya ecosystem to start with, I think that would be good. I think some of teams right here, you could leave it in your next demo days to also cover that slide. Second, just want to check with the Kaya team as of the development phase. Where are you at right now? Are you, say, like for Pineapple? I Last time when we were having a kickoff, you mentioned you have been building the wallet. Are we on the beta launch? Are we on the mainnet launch? Or how is the adoptions that is taking place within the Kaya ecosystem for the Pineapple platform?
Yeah, so right now, the demo recording that I showed you, it is on our testnet, and we are, testing amongst the team, amongst, the engineers, and we do hope to obviously launch it on the mainnet. And I do remember last time we spoke about stable coins and the proof of reserves for that, and that would definitely be a conversation that we would welcome. But yeah, right now it's on the testnet at the moment.
So just a quick follow-up. So any plan when it comes to the timeline when it will be going to the mainnet, or other than maybe onboarding the stablecoin or few of the local stablecoin on the wallet, would there be any requirement for the team actually take the Pineapple wallet going to the mainnet of Kaya?
So are you asking for the stablecoin proof of reserves
No,
protocol?
no, I'm talking about the wallet itself. I think it's on the testnet right now. Probably, maybe you could just start very quickly on when it comes to launching that on mainnet. What would be the timeline that we are looking at right now?
Oh yeah, in terms of ZK Wallet, that would be fairly soon. We're looking in the next, 2 to 3 months. That would be the kind of timeline right now.
Thank you for your answer. I think that will be everything that I have.
All right, in the interest of time, I think we can move on to the next presentation. Um, Zenny, are you here? Um, yes, I believe you. Do you
Yeah.
want to share a screen and just the floor is yours?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh yeah, thank you. And now I will start. And we are Team Jenny, and Jenny is a one-click gateway from fiat to stablecoin. We provide a simple and privacy-preserving on-ramp on Kaia and Base for now. Now I will show you the live demo. So I will send some amount of Korean won and will receive 1 USDT by proving my fiat transfer using Toastbank. So I will request my on intent ID for my fiat on ramp. So just a moment. Oh yeah. So I get the ID 26, and it is important because we should prevent double spending. So we every time I do on ramp, I first get the ID and I will put this in my bank account to transfer in memo. So I will show you. I actually did this transfer just before, and I will show you my transfer receipt. So as I said, you should put network name and the ID in the bank transfer memo. And I did the transfer and I get the receipt from Toastbank. So it is the receipt, and I will do the next step. So as this is from the web page of Toastbank, I can get the web proof of the receipt. So I will do that. Yeah, so I will create the web proof here. It takes some time, and as you will see, there is some private info about the bank transfer, like standard name or standard bank account number. We can hide that, but we just proved that I sent the exact amount to the exact receiver account. Yeah, it a little bit takes time.
Hi, Zenny. Do you have
Mm.
the idea how long it will take? If we do you want to maybe go into Q&A first and then while it's completing?
Ah,
Or
I think it takes some time for now, but it actually takes less than 1 minute. So
I see.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's fine. I just wanted to know how long we would be waiting and if we need to progress to like the Q&A. It's fine. Okay, we'll just make
Okay,
it a bit
yeah.
of time.
So actually, there are two steps, uh, two ways to prove. First one is like this, creating the web proof, or the depositor or the seller of USDT can just approve that he received the fiat money from Toastbank by just seeing the notification from the app. So there are two methods to prove. Yeah, so but I think there is some I will do that again. Yeah, so yeah, it is quite fast. Yeah, I think there were some problems just before. Yeah, so as you see, I only prove this kind of fields, and it doesn't include the sender bank account or sender name, or just recipient name and recipient account. So with the proof, I can receive the USDT. There is some problem, but I think, yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, it will succeed in later. Yes, so I will continue. So actually, we are preparing also a stable coin to invest the arbitrage between Korean exchanges and foreign exchanges, also known as kimchi premium. So we are actually developed this on Ethereum mainnet, and we are preparing this on Kaia. So users can invest directly to ELUSD using this Jenny. And lastly, we are for ELUSD, we are preparing proof of reserve, and it is from Switch One and Upbit, and there are some balances in the Upbit exchange. So we can prove like this. There are not that many money here, but we will prove this kind of balances without revealing my API key and JWT tokens. Yeah, so it is our demo, and we want to integrate other banks in Korea, except for not just Postbank, but other big banks. And we will publicly launch ELUSD on Kaia too. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you, Zenny, for the presentation. Now on to the Q&A from any questions from the Kaia team or any of our very lovely ecosystem VCs.
I would love to hear more about the go-to-market strategy here, just because you obviously did a technical part of the business, but you mentioned that you want to integrate more banks. I just want to understand how it's going to help. Who you think are the target users of this Zeni project? So yeah, please let me know how do you see the final product here, and what's the market strategy here?
Actually, go-to-market strategy for the USDT seller is quite enough, because there is some gap between the buy price and sell price of USDT in Korea. So actually, just selling 10 won more expensive than between buy and sell. It is quite big, because the current currency exchange is 1,400 at that. So it is 1% arbitrage between buy and sell. So I can get quite a lot of money in yearly interest rate. So it is quite a good opportunity for sellers, and for buyers, they pay some withdrawal fee in Upbit and Bitsum in Korean exchanges. So it is quite big amount. One 10,000 won, yeah, or so. So it is quite big for small money transfer. So I think for users, there are quite big opportunity, and for banks, I think if they provide an API for prove the bank transfer history, it is very nice for us. But even if they don't provide the the API, we can prove it just what the users can see on the web page. That's the point of web proof. They don't have to provide an API, but we can prove everything what users can see on Chrome. Yeah. So that's the point.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. Do you have any other questions from any of the Kaia team, maybe, or even the other, if X-Wave Labs has any questions, possibly? Yes, the other Daniel. Yes, please go ahead, unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Daniel from X-Ray Labs. I have two questions. One is the process of this transaction, because in my understanding from your speech, maybe if one user ask about like buying USDT, some like a seller, they also need to be matched with that buying order, right? And then, yeah, that's my uh, first question. How will be the process between the seller and buyer? And then who is the kind of like liquidity provider for this transaction? That's the first question. And second question is about regulation, because I think this process and protocol, this process is quite related with VASP related regulation, which is like a virtual asset service provider, because it's handled virtual asset plus fiat. So did you receive any legal audit by some law firm in Korea?
So I will answer the questions one by one. For the first one, yeah, as you said, there should be some sellers of USDT, and actually we have a contract method for sellers to create a deposit, but we didn't expose it on the website because we just want to provide on-ramp process for now. But as you said, we can match or users can just input the deposit ID by seeing the list and what is their best price for USDT. So there are some quite many ways to match sellers and buyers. And yeah, and for the second questions, I believe it is just like 당근 market, carrot market. You know what it is? It's just P2P, so I think it may have some problems, but it is not as severe. Yeah.
Yeah, in the case, if you just think about like a P2P transaction, yeah, how this platform can generate the revenue?
Because I can buy USDT and sell in this platform more expensive than I bought. Yeah, I can hunt arbitrage.
No,
Because
I mean this protocol itself, these projects the project side how can generate the protocol revenue, because if is there any transaction fee or like a matching fee or something? Because if you also have those kind of fee, maybe it's also kind of service provider. So
Yeah, I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand. And actually, there are so many ways to generate profit. First one is I can also be the seller, but yeah, actually, except for that, I can provide many ways to prove the fiat transfer. And yeah, as I said, there are many banks in Korea, and we are just providing Toastbank for now, but we can expand our scope to other global banks. If that's possible, we can get some fees from providing the method to prove fiat transfer. Yes, I think that's fair. So that's my thought to get some revenue.
Okay.
For
Sorry.
this part, I think you need to take some like legal audit first, because it's quite a sensitive issue in Korean market.
No, yeah, thank you.
Okay, we are currently out of time for Zenmi. So next up we have a Senja team. Senja team, if you're here, please go ahead and share a screen, unmute, and the stage is yours.
All right, thank you, Sun. Will prepare myself first. And yeah, Kuza can use share screen to us. All right. Can all of you hear my sound? Guys?
Yes, we can. We
All
can see
right.
your screen as well. Good.
All right, thank you. All right, I will start my presentation. And Kiri Senja, everyone. My name is Christian, and I am the PT of Senja, the permissionless cross-chain lending on Kaia blockchain. So, guys, next, Kuza. Yeah, so guys, we have any problem with the lending and borrowing protocol nowadays. Yeah, this is that are isolated cross-chain liquidity pool. Yeah, and then not user-friendly lend and borrow platform for normies. So our dream is to onboarding as much as possible the Web2 people or the normies that didn't understand the Web3 yet. And then we have a problem too that the liquidity is concentrated at the big chain. Okay, next. Koza. All right, so the main question, why Senja? Senja is a permissionless stablecoin lending and borrowing protocol, and then we can supply collateral from multiple chains via cross-chain messaging thanks to layer 0 protocol. So we can swap collateral seamlessly using the Dragon Swap that is native at Kaia chain too. And yeah, the main feature of us is we can borrow Kaia Natu stablecoin or other stablecoins across other chain. Okay, next, Rosa. Okay, everyone, this is our roadmap for Senja. In this quarter at Q4 2025, we are now preparing for waitlist and smart contract on Kairos testnet, thanks to Kaia team. And then we are at 2026, and then at the Q1, we are want to massiving our community engagement and aspirations. So we want to gain as much as possible the aspiration from the community, and we are.
근데 마지막에 안 되긴 했는데.
Sorry, Human, can you? Thank you. Okay, and then we are want to opening waitlist from public community channels such as Discord and Telegram, and the number 3 at the quarter 2 2026, we are opening on Kairos testnet. Yeah, Senja is live on Kairos testnet in quarter 2 2026, and we want to rolling our community incentive programs such as Kalse, Zili, and Guild. And then in quarter 3, as the testnet rolling, we are want to doing the smart contract audit. So we want to make sure that the tester our community is feels safe to using our protocol. And then finally in the Q4 2026, we are want to mainnet opening, and we are one. Yeah, our big dream is to opening the developer integration to support Manileku compatibility in Kaia network. Okay, next, Goza. So guys, this is our current status at Senja Finance. We are now revamping our landing page. As you can see, this is the teasing of our landing page. And then we are want to enhancing our user experience and user interface. So yeah, we want to elaborate, and we want to onboarding as much as possible person to using the Kaia ecosystem with us with Senja Finance. And we want now we are joining communication with some of investors, and we are now, yeah, the main status now is preparing waitlist page and community channels such as Discord and Telegram. And yes, this is will be announcing very soon from our intern. Okay, next, Guza. Yeah, this is our main social media. We are, yeah, and at X. So guys, you if you want to connect with us at in Senja Finance, you can scan our barcode there, and yeah, you can following our protocol at Senja Labs and X. And so this is our Senja.finance landing page. Yeah, the landing design from permissionless liquidity. So guys, this is our team. There is Axel Urawuska as a CEO, Guza that sharing string as the CTO, Ahmad the front end, Wildan as a back end, and me, Titus as a PD. Okay, so guys, this is from us, and I want to share my landing page. Yeah, this is our landing page, guys. We want to show you. We are ready to show you the landing page. Okay, yeah, as you can see, we want to grabbing so as many as many as possible liquidity to Kaia blockchain. And now we are integrating especially with IDRX, the stablecoin of Indonesia, the rupiah stablecoin that also live on Kaia mainnet. Okay, guys, this is from us. We are integrating with Kaia, thanks to Kaia and Layer 0 and other protocol. So this is my closing statement. Cross-chain is exciting and perfect, but why landing protocol isn't here yet, especially on Kaia blockchain. So guys, this is our presentation from Senja, and thank you for your attention. Ki Senja, everyone.
All right, thank you, Titus from Senja, for the very nice presentation. Now we go on to the Q&A. So, any questions from the VCs or Kaia team as well?
Sorry guys, feel free to ask about us, maybe. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you.
Yeah, I think maybe they may be gathering your thoughts a bit. Yeah, because your presentation is very thorough as well. So yeah, I think maybe just give it a bit of time for them to gather their thoughts and to ask the questions. Yeah.
All right, appreciate to Paulo. Thank you for your appreciation. Appreciate it.
Any questions or any kind of mentorship you like to give to Senja itself that'd be helpful for them as well? Yeah, so if there are any questions after this call ends, we will be sending a short form to the VCs, like a feedback form, and then you can get in contact. We'll tell you guys how to get in contact with them as well, because it might be a bit much. Just ask, like, just have a few presentations, maybe a bit, maybe just a bit too much at the moment. So yeah. So I think, yeah, so any further questions, or any questions from chat, we can also answer that as well, I think. If you have any questions over on X or YouTube. Yep. Okay, cool. I mean, it could be a good thing. It means your presentation was somewhat decent. They have no questions to ask as well, potentially. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Senja, for that very nice presentation.
Thank you,
Appreciate.
Jan, and thank you, Tim.
Yeah. All right. So next up we have Rika USD, who will be sharing a bit more about their project. Yeah, Rika, Inch, are you here?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can go ahead and share your screen and the stage is yours.
okay. Hi guys, can you see the PDF? We
Yes,
are
we
with
can.
USD, yeah,
Yes.
and we are building the real yield source on Kaia, and it will bring real stable coin inflow. Okay, the problem is very simple. Kaia's ecosystem suffers from lack of stablecoin inflows. There are dozens of Flash dApps, but no mechanism to bring real dollars in. So without yield-bearing stable assets, no one will hold capital here in Kaia. So this made a trivial stagnation and missed growth. So stablecoin inflow is the lifeblood for any DeFi ecosystem. So inflow comes only when users see safe, real yield on stable assets. No current Kaya project offers this, so we are the only one building. So the solution is simple. We will make a Kaya native restaking protocol for USDT. If you deposit USDT on Kaya, you can mint RKUSDT, which is very tradable and also pegged in USDT. We will bridge your tether to another network like Ethereum mainnet and deploy them as a capital into yield strategies like Ethena or Pendle. So it will generate real interest. It will be settled in epoch and withdrawal also supported by each epoch. So it can be bank-like parking account for users, and also they can deposit, balance growth, and withdraw. So what we did in Hackathon is very simple. We made a core architecture, Bolt and Bridge, and we integrated Chainlink CCIP in testnet and also minimal line DApp. After that, there was a big incident. There was a USDX incident and it has collapsed down. So we have doubled down on validating the health and stability of our yield sources to integrate. So these are potential partners for now: Pendle, Ethena, Maple Finance, and BitFi. Our target APR is 8 to 10%. So next milestone in December, we will integrate in mainnet. So we will integrate Pendle and BitFi. So Pendle will offer a mid-risk, mid-return APY, and BitFi will provide us a high-risk and high-return APY. So we will provide our product as a ready to open in December and would like to get a smart contract audit. So after that, we would open our pilot program in January 2026 in mainnet. So what we want to do with Kaya next is very simple. Go to market with Kaya because this protocol is totally for Kaya and Kaya users. And after that, we would like to get some investment because, the security is the key for this kind of things. So we want to get investment for dev and security. And also we would like to get a co-risk analysis, including legal things. So we will create yield, and yield will bring stablecoin inflows to Kaya network, and it will supercharge everything, like TVL, DEX volume, lending, and everything. So we would be an anchor asset for another Kaia DApps. Our co-founders have experience in DeFi system trading and also the crypto exchange business. We had won some Web3 hackathons, including ETH Denver, ETH Console, ETH Global, and also Kaia Stable Hackathon. So that's it. No fancy app needed and no use case needed. The best UX and the best marketing is very simple. Real yield in DeFi. So yeah, let me share our demo. Yeah, our DApp is quite simple. Yeah, it is very simple. Oh gosh. You can connect. And yeah, this is our main app board. And you can go to app and you can, because this is testnet, you can receive a USDT from here and just simple, just deposit. That's it. And if you want to get withdraw, you may request withdraw and the withdrawal will be occurred in next epoch with your interest and accept your fee. So that was it. And also I had made our Twitter for Rika USD, so you may add this. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rika USD, for the lovely presentation. Move on to the Q&A section. So any questions from Cicada or X-Wave Labs for Rika? Or any... Oh, sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, sure. It's Poma from Cicada, and my main question right now is what the main components that generate yield for Rika USD and how they balanced in different market conditions.
Okay. Actually, our main source will be Pendle because Pendle is, it is quite verified and it is, they have some like historic data. So that would be our main yield source. However, to get some more yield, we will use BitFi. BitFi is a CeFi. However, they offer like 15 to 20% of it. They are kind of fund. So that is why we will combine two source of yield. And by the composition and distribution of the fund, we will take it to the DAO as a Young Finance with our token. So that is our tokenomics.
Okay, sounds clear. And also, could you please expand about your pilot program? What will be included into that?
Pardon?
You said about your like pilot program when the launch will be of the product itself. Can you please highlight the main like factors that will be using while you will be doing the launch of the product itself? How you wanted to bring more users, how you wanted to bring more opportunities. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Actually, our pilot program will provide a staking program with Pendle and BitFi. And this call is kind of showcase of our product. And also the DJs are very smart. So the yield can bring them into our protocol and the yield can, yeah, because if we offer like 9% to 11% APR for user will use this. So that is our main marketing strategy. However, yeah, we will, because it is pilot program, we would like to make a limitation for the deposit, like 500K or 1 million, like that kind of thing. So yeah, that would be our pilot program.
Okay. Thank you for answer. And the last question I have Will you also be included some kind of point system into your product? Because as far as I know, there is a lot of like Evenia product that's using like point system rather the real yields.
Of course, because I told that our tokenomics will be like Yan. We will have a governance to distribute our funds. So yeah, that would be because point system is for token generation airdrop. So yeah, of course. Why
Okay.
not?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Do we have any other questions from any of the Kaia team? Maybe give it like a few more seconds. Okay, I think we have no more questions, Rika. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you to Poma as well for asking the questions. Next up, I believe it's going to be No Loss Protocol. Jokil, if you're
Yes,
here,
yes.
please go ahead and share your screen and unmute. Yes. Oh, you have the cool background as well. Fantastic.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Let me share the screen. So, we are No Loss Protocol. We have one simple mission. We turn zero-sum prediction market into positive-sum prediction market for everyone. Win the yield and keep your stakes. Let's take a look at the problem. Traditional prediction markets are financially punishing by design. They are zero-sum casinos where up to 90% of users lose their entire principal. This creates a fear of loss for mainstream users. Most mainstream users are unwilling to risk their money on a binary bet. Our solution is simple. We eliminate the risk. No-loss protocol allows users to speculate on the real-world event without ever risking their principal. We fundamentally change from zero-sum into positive-sum game. We are redefining prediction market by eliminating user risk and maximizing the reward. We offer one-click prediction and leverage yield win and daily mission and reward to keep engagement, and all payout are instant and on-chain in Kaia network. Here's how it works in 3 simple steps. One, you choose an outcome, yes or no, in the prediction market. For example, will Kaya TVL surpass 5 billions? And then the pool from our market is going to single high price engine. This capital is deployed in trusted Kaya yield protocol. And then the third is when the market close, winner gets their principal black plus their collective yield from the entire pool. The losers, they get 100% of their initial stake back, guaranteed in smart contract. The opportunity is massive. The global crypto is over 2 trillion monthly, but our specific target is the Kaya and Line ecosystem. We are targeting 200 million Line user and 35 million Line next wallet. Our goal is just convert 1% of Line Web3 user into reach 200,000 active users and 100 million in volume within 2 years. Our business model is a true win-win. We do not charge fees on principal. Instead, we take a small performance fee only from yield generated. We only make money when our user is profit. Then we are moving fast since the hackathon, we have deployed a fully functional prototype on Kaya testnet and completed our line mini app integration. We also refactor our UI into mobile first experience. And then we also have partnership with Line team and already submit for official beta. And then let's take a look live demo. For the app, you can go to nolosprotocol.xyz. And then as you can see, this is the page of the Nolos protocol, and you can see there is a TVL, active market, participant. Let me pick some question like will single NFT collection launch on Kaia achieve total secondary sales in end of year? We can stake maybe 100. And then user just stake as simple as that. And the fund is going to trusted yield protocol to generate the price pool. Then as you can see, there's 5 set for testing, and this is the dashboard of the knowledge protocol. We can see the position, your stakes, and the invite link for line. And then that's it for knowledge protocol. Win the yield, keep your stakes. This is knowledge protocol, the safe way to predict. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jokil, for that lovely presentation. Now on to the Q&A. Any of the VCs have any questions, or from the Kaia team as well? We have a few Kaia team members here.
Yeah, I have a question.
No worries, please go ahead.
Yeah, Joki,
Yeah.
can you tell me if you will be integrate another DeFi layer up to your like prediction market stuff? So for example, usually when you do some, like prediction on other platforms, you have your like shares, and other these shares, you can use it after in any like DeFi ecosystem. Is there any plans for you to integrate DeFi layer upon your like prediction market?
Okay, that's a great question. So I'm for knowledge protocol, we are planning to get the liquid staking token for the user position, and that token can be composable into other DeFi layer in Kaia chain. So it can be collateral or maybe generating other yields, restaking like that.
Okay, do you have any like kind of protocols that you planning to integrate?
Okay, so for the protocol in Kaia, we already in contact with Super Earn. That's a DeFi aggregator. We are already contacted to integrate with knowledge protocol, and then we also try some DeFi layer in Kaia like DragonSwap and other Avalon Finance and other DeFi.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. Thanks for the question.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions from...
I have a question.
Oh yes, please, Jackson, go ahead.
It's Jackson from Maxwave Labs. Hello, Joki. I just want to know, how do you guys plan to scale user acquisition efficiently?
Okay, so for the user acquisition, that's some challenge for knowledge protocol. We planning to integrate knowledge protocol into Linex, and we already in partnership with Linex team. And for the user acquisition, we targeting massive user line that already onboarding in the Line app. So this makes a seamless integration into knowledge protocol without opening a browser and type knowledge protocol. It's just simple app inside the Line mini app. And for other user acquisition, we planning to targeting user that need a challenge for stablecoin that they want to risk their stablecoin but don't want to lose their principal. So we are targeting that user.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the question, Jackson.
Okay, thank you so much for the questions from XLF and Cicada. We are out of time for questions, so if any other questions from the Kaia team, please do feel to reach out and I will connect you with the Knowledge Protocol team. All right, thank you, Jokil. Next up, we have Lucky Savings. Stephen, if you're here, please go ahead and share your screen and unmute, and the stage is yours.
Hey everyone, thanks Sean, thanks Neil. Thanks, Kai team. Let me get this sharing. Give me 1 second. So Lucky Savings. I didn't prepare a presentation, but we'll just get into the meat and potatoes of it. Lucky Savings is a no loss platform. So we've got a couple of different products on our platform. Our first product, which is already live, is our no loss lottery. Let's see, this is a test version of it, but I will show you the lottery right now. So the no loss lottery, what it is we do something similar to the no loss protocol that you guys just heard about. We take the yield from depositors and we put that into a lottery pool. Whoever deposits gets a chance to win the yield from the total Kaia staked. We have a Kaia pool, we have a USDT pool. The Kaia pool on the back end uses all DeFi. So the whole system is run via DeFi smart contracts. So there's no Lucky Savings myself does not hold any assets. It's all put into DeFi smart contracts. The yield is used to split. We split off the yield into the lottery pools, and then a random number generator generates the winners for the lottery pool. So there's when you deposit, the yield goes into two different pools. One is a daily pool. The daily pool, it's as it's named, it's drawn every day, depending on the yield that's generated for that pool. Lucky winner, actually up to 4 winners will win the daily Kaia pool. The second place, the other half of the yield goes into the 10,000 Kaia jackpot. What this is when the Kaia yield reaches 10,000 Kaia, one lucky winner is drawn. Which is really cool because the way we looked at it in our vision for this platform is to provide Web 2.5 curious people an easy way to get into Web 3. So a lot of Web 2.5 or Web 2 people aren't as degen as Web 3 people, and they want to get in, but they don't know how, and they don't want to lose their money. They don't want to risk too much of their capital. So Lucky Savings provides a really safe and easy way to get into it. The cool thing is you can win a little bit every day. As long as you keep your deposit in and you don't withdraw it, you have a chance to win both pools. Even if you do withdraw it, you still have whatever you provided in yield is your chance to win that pool, that day's pool, or even the 10,000 Kaia pool. So that is our first product. It is live on mainnet right now. We do have some decent traction. Let me share the Dune dashboard that we created. So can everybody see this, the Dune dashboard? Good to go?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So right now we have around 186,000 USD worth of Kaia in the protocol. There has already been 20,000 Kaia claimed as prize money. So that's all yield that's been generated by the protocol. And that's all been claimed. The USDT pool was just started after the hackathon. We are trying to integrate with SuperEarn. Currently we're using Avalon Finance, but the yield is very low. So it's under 1%. So we're not going fully live with this yet. It is active, it is working, it is ready to go, but we're waiting for a stronger source of yield for the USDT pool. Let's see, daily deposits. These are the USDT numbers. So the daily claimed stake Kaia, we had the 10,000 Kaia winner on about a month ago. And then new wallets. So we do have some wallets depositing. We do have an airdrop, airdrop points, and other things that users gain when other rewards that users can earn while they're on our site. So this is currently live. The points are live. You guys can start depositing right now. Feel free to. Give me a second. Sorry about that. And then our new feature. So we've been working on this, the meme coin launchpad. So our second feature to our platform is a meme coin launchpad. It's a no loss meme coin launchpad. So let me get into that. So this is still in test, so it's not live yet. But essentially, it's you take your yield, it gets put into a bonding curve, very similar to Pump.Fun. And currently, we're just testing. It's 10 Kaia graduation. So we have depositors put in their deposits, Kaia deposits. The yield goes into the bonding curve. Once the yield earns up to 10 Kaia, it graduates, which then we send the LP into DragonSwap. Very similar idea to how Pump.Fun works. The holders of the depositors will earn the tokens from the bonding curve. Couple of cool things is number one, like I said, it's no loss, very approachable, great for Web2 curious people. Number two thing is that you can't sell until it graduates. So you can't, you basically have to deposit and let the yield earn up until it graduates, which also poses a problem where we need to concentrate the liquidity into one project or two projects, or if we currently open it so that it's permissionless and anybody can create a bunch of meme coins, there's not enough liquidity to get them to graduate. So we're currently doing a kind of a phased launch where initially there will be one meme coin, there will be a queue of meme coins, a single queue of meme coins, so meme coin 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you can only deposit into that queue. So once Q1, if you can just deposit in one area, like such in here, deposit. And then as soon as this coin number 1 graduates, Q number 2, the second in line, will actually be the next meme coin that's earning yield on the bonding curve. So imagine it kind of being like a train. As soon as the first one graduates, the second one starts. As long as you leave your yield in the protocol, you continually fund the next meme coin. So it's kind of a neat way to bootstrap the network. So we have a next queue here, upcoming projects. You can vote up the next project to be funded by clicking the like button. You can click it up to 100 times. And the cool thing is that it will, whoever's next in line is determined by the number of likes that meme coin that's in line next. And then the graduated. If it's graduated, this is just a test. You can trade and you can claim on our app. Trading kicks you over to the DragonSwap app. So it's not done directly on our app, just for Kaia line, what do you call it? Line restrictions. And if you want to apply, you can click here on the plus button on the top. If you want to apply to be in the queue, you can apply on the top right, and then that goes to our team. Initially, like I said, it will be a phased launch. It will be all whitelisted projects in a single queue. If it grows enough where we have enough liquidity, in one queue, we can do 2, 3 queues, and ultimately we can open it and make it decentralized or permissionless. And again, this is all done via smart contracts. Let's see, rewards, invites, pools. Yeah, this is the general basis of what we got at Lucky Savings. Like I said, the lottery pool is open. The meme coin launchpad is in the works. We expect it to go live by the end of the year. And we're also waiting for additional yield sources from USDT, such as Super Earn. That's all I got. Thank you guys for your time.
All right, thank you, Stephen, for that lovely demonstration. I think it was really good. I'm really excited to see the meme launchpad coming up. Something is super fun. I really like the whole process of it. Moving as a train. I think so. And is there any? Do we have any questions from the VCs or Kaia team members regarding Lucky Savings as a whole?
I have a question.
Mhm.
And I really like the idea of the meme pods and the train, as the people said. And my question is next. How do you want to protect the system from multi-account users who might push their own profiles and vote for their own meme coins?
Very good. Currently, we don't mind it. Ultimately, if it becomes a big problem, we can restrict it so that there's no voting up your meme coin. But I think it's a fun way to get engagement at the moment. If it becomes a problem, either there are a number of ways to address it. We can increase the number of trains on different tracks. We can restrict it so that you only get one vote, or we can also restrict it so that the votes don't matter. But it's not I think right now, just to allow for engagement, it seems like a fun thing to do.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for your question.
All right. So in the interest of time, I think that's all the questions we'll have for Lucky Savings. Apologies, but in the interest of time, we do have a few more presentations left for the end of this. So thank you, Stephen, for that lovely demonstration. If there's any further questions for Stephen, I will get in contact with whoever's asking the question, and I will forward them to you directly. Yeah, cool.
Thank you,
Okay,
Sean.
so yep, thank you, Stephen. All right, so next up, probably the penultimate one for tonight is Kilo Lind. So Pisuth, if you're here, please go ahead and share your screen, unmute, and yeah.
All right, okay, let me share the screen. One sec. So, all right, this is KiloLand. We are simplifying DeFi for everyday users online mini dApp. Today, many countries in Asia try to issue their own stablecoin. Start from JPYC in Japan. Many more are coming, like Korea, Thai baht. So introducing a KiloLens, where like anyone can spend and earn various stablecoin in one place. We have like AI to help you, the new web users onboarding our platform. We were like second place winner from Kaia Summer Hackathon with our DeFi lending mini tab. This is how it looked like, showing the core lending and borrowing process. And we're going to show you the video demos. The most simplest thing that you can do with KiloLand is you can supply the tokens and earn the use. Right now we support 6 tokens, and then next we're going to supply like 5 USDT to earn 0.6 APY, and need to confirm and approve and wait a bit moment, and it's just done. So we also have like AI assistants that allow you to check market data in real time. You can also like chat with AI to analyze your portfolio. The AI return like your status and what you need to do the next. We have like KiloPoint reward program distribute to early users who contribute to increase our TVL. You can check a leaderboard on how much a KiloPoint you receive, and you can like invite friends online to multiply your rewards. This is our traction. The protocol performance can be checked on Dune Analytics. We on mainnet already, and we grow organically into 10K TVL. And right now we distribute 1 million KiloPoints to the early users. And after the hackathon, we did some progress that we migrate the infra, we upgrade smart contract to V1. That support like token utilities, and on the left-hand side, someone from community went through our smart contract and wrote the report showing that there is no major security issue on our smart contracts. There are some challenging that we are working on, which is the APY is a little bit low right now because of there's not much demand on the borrowing side, and the AI can only provide like guidance. And right now we currently upgrade AI to become like in the next like a couple of weeks, AI going to be like can autopilot everything, can do like token swap on the DEX. On the right hand side, we already complete like plugin allow us to connect AI models to the DeFi protocol on Kaia blockchains. So this is the next version of our AI. Once complete, user can choose the correct characters that have like different personality. They can choose the AI model that going to support like two model from the beginning, and after that, you can let the agent to rebalance your portfolio, can execute like leverage strategy for your Gaia token with Kilolane and Dragon Swap at the same time. You can let like AI to do everything for you. For GTMs, we happy to partner with like any project, especially the project that have the tokens on Gaia chain, that we can quickly set up the lending pool for them in exchange for liquidity commitments, and then their token holders can come to utilize our lending pool. We going to drive the demand by like keep update AI features and integrate with like more DeFi protocols. And once like everything is set, we expect that APY going to like stabilize between like 5 to 10% APY for stablecoin and up to 30% for non-stablecoin. And this is a team led by me, Pisut. I've been working in crypto for full time for like 7 or 8 years. We used to pitch to Vitalik and CC in person. We are Thai team of Thai and based in Japan. This is the roadmap. We aim to launching tokens as soon as possible, possibly like early next month, in order to like help the project scale and allow like the Gaia ecosystem to be benefit with our tokens. And all right, that all for us. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Pisuth, for the lovely presentation. So now we move on to the Q&A segment. Any questions from the VCs or anything, or the Kaya team? Be great. Any mentorship questions as well, and mentorship advice for Kiloland?
Hello, Kilo team. Just got a big questions right here. So you have a Kilo token utility. So what would be the expect utility for this token? Is it somewhere somewhat related to your AI tools? Is it about the ownership of the AI agents that you might have, or how does it work for the utility?
For utility, because we just upgrade the smart contract, our lending smart contract to support like Kilo token utility, even we not have it yet. When we launching it, you can stake Kilo token to the pool, and once you stake, you can have like discount over like when you borrow discount over the borrow rate, and you can have like liquidation buffer. Like I mean, for the someone who don't like stake on the pool, they might like get liquidate on certain level, but if you stake on the pool, you can have like buffers. And that one thing on the lending smart contract side. And another thing that Kilo token will be kind of like will be the payment token when you want to use our like AI features.
Okay, I think for the AI features on the agents that you have, probably later on, for this program, we will have the working hours. So I think for some of technical questions that we might have, we could focus on that sessions to answer everything. from you. But I think so far, thanks for explaining the utility for the Kilo tokens.
All right, thanks.
Okay, thank you, Neil, for the question. And I think in the interest of time, we'll move on to the last presentation. Thank you, Pisuth, for the presentations and for answering the questions. And last but certainly not least, we have Kaia Pei. Jinwoo, if you're here, please go ahead and share your screen and unmute, and the stage is yours.
Right. Hello. Let me just share screen. Nice. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, nice. Thank you. So hey everyone, this is Jinwoo from the team Kaia. And Kaia is a service that lets you send stablecoin as easily as sending a text message. So it started with a simple idea. Instead of making someone install a wallet, remember seed phrases, and learn crypto concepts, why not just send them a link? So that's the core of Kaia, simple, safe, link-based stablecoin transfers that anyone can receive. And after the hackathon, where we were honored to win the grand prize, we focused on two things: finding users who resonated with the send money anywhere concept, and securing a reliable API source that we can trust at scale. For the latter, yield strategies inside Kaia, we are still in queue, I guess, with the promising products that will be coming up, and also the teams here. So we took a pause there on the yield side. But for the user side, we didn't stay idle. So we spent the last 3 months building mini apps on a different chain first, and the growth there was far beyond our expectations. So right now we have over 750K users and around 100K weekly active users. And we were fortunate to win 2 partner tracks and also place as top 10 finalists at Eat Global Buenos Aires just 3 days ago. So I just actually came back from the airport for this pitch. So this experience gave us a very clear sense of what users actually engage with and how fast simple experiences can scale. So with Kaya on one side and this new audience on the other, something interesting seems to be naturally emerging. So we originally started as a way to send money to anywhere, anyone, and now almost unintentionally, anywhere includes 2 entire ecosystems. So it feels like a very natural step for us to make a movement between these two environments, a direction to bridge between the users and the liquidity. So yeah, that is where we stand today, and we are very excited to show how Kaia can evolve from here. So we do have the website live. It is just not yield bearing. This is like a link that is being sent and can claim USDT. It's in Korean right now, but basically it's for the concept and everything, but it is fully functional. This is the send function. It's in Korean, but it's basically saying send it to a phone number, ID, a wallet, or just create a URL where you can try to create one yourself if you want. But yes, this is how it works. If you have any other questions, let me know, or please contact to any of the contact points on top. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jinwoo, for the lovely presentation. Now we move on to the Q&A segment. Any questions from the VCs or Kaia team members? Maybe give it a bit of time for them to process because it was a very quick presentation as well. So, yep.
I have a question. Right now, there's a booming of QR payment system in Southeast Asia, and I'm wondering if you also wanted to integrate some kind of QR payments into Kaya Pay.
Yes, so merchant payments was also one of the ideas we had in plan, but it does require some integration with the local, I guess, payment services, and then usually requires licenses that we do not have. But yeah, Southeast Asia and South America are definitely interesting markets that we can target.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Palma from Cicada. Yeah, so do we have any further questions from the Kaia team or any or even X-Wave Labs for Kaia Pay? Hmm. Maybe give it another minute for them to gather their thoughts if there's anything. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, I think we have no further questions, and that brings us to the end of our very first Kaia Next Builders Demo Day. Huge thank you to all the teams who presented tonight. It does take some real work to ship features and show them live to a public audience, and I think you all handled it very well. So we've seen a lot from the session, new stablecoin use cases, creative experiments or UX, and messaging, infra protocol pieces that can plug into multiple products, and different approaches to bring liquidity and users onto Kaia. For our first demo day, this is exactly what we hope to see, teams that didn't stop at just hackathon project but kept building. I also want to give a big thank you to the mentors, the Kaia team members, as well as the VCs. Do join us tonight. Your questions and feedback are incredibly valuable to these teams. One of the core ideas behind the Kaia Next Builders is the founders shouldn't have to guess what matters to the ecosystem and investors. Sessions like this help us make that explicit. Now let me zoom out for a moment and talk about what's going to happen next. Tonight is not the finish line. Tonight is the starting snapshot for this cohort. As I talked about at the very start, the KaiNext Builders program, this first cohort will run through January 31st next year. And between now and then, we're going to work with each team to set clear and realistic goals, identify the right kind of support they need, and create a simple, repeatable rhythm of check-ins, office hours, and demo moments so they can keep making progress. Moving forward, we will set the goals with you, not for you. We want these goals to be ambitious but grounded in your reality, your team size, your current users, and your bandwidth. We will also set office hours with our internal team members. I think some of them are here as well, from tech group, from eco group, BD, as well as others. So you know exactly who to talk to when you hit a blocker, whether it is technical, product, or GTM. So everyone, to end it off, for everyone watching the live stream, thank you for joining us. If you're a builder who's curious about Kaia, or you're watching and thinking, I want to do something like this next year, the easiest way to stay up to date is to follow at Build on Kaia on X. Keep an eye out on our developer announcements. And when we open the next hackathons and builder tracks, don't just watch, apply and ship something. The Kaia Next Builders is part of a larger effort to build a real sustainable builder pipeline for hackathon to mini-net to mainnet products with users. And with just one last message to the teams, you guys will hear from us shortly with a recap of tonight, links to the recording, and a proposed time for your next one-on-one small group session, where we'll sit down together, set goals, and lock in office hour slots with the relevant internal team members. And with that, we will wrap up for tonight. Thank you all again to the teams, to our mentors, to the VCs, and to everyone watching live or on the replay. This is just demo day number 1 for this cohort. There will be more sessions as we move through the program and get closer to launch. Until then, keep building, keep sharing your progress, and keep telling us what you need from the Kaia side, so we can help you get there. Again, I'm Sean from Kaia. Thank you for spending your evening with us, and we'll see you all at the next check-in. Bye.